Hi there everyone, welcome to another JavaScript project video. In this video, we are going to create a counter application using JavaScript. Before directly jump right into the video, let me show you the features of this website that we are going to create right now in this video. Alright, as you can see from here, we have an application right here, we have a text effect right here, and also we have a box having a nice box shadow, and also here this application has 3 buttons. We have decrease button, we have reset button, and also we have increase button. From here, when I click this increase button, the counter not only increased by 1, but also the color for this counter is changed into green, right? As you can see here we have. Again, when I click this reset button, it resets to 0, right? Here we have, and also the color become yellow. When I click this decrease button, not only the counter decreased by 1, but also the color for this counter is changed into red, right? You see, reset, increase, decrease, increase again, decrease again, and reset. When I click this reset, it resets back to 0. So to create this application, you don't need an HTML skill, you don't need any CSS skill, and also you don't need any prior JavaScript skill. I'm gonna show you from scratch. With that being said, let's dive right in. Alright, so to create this, so now here we have a project folder right here. So open this project folder inside base code. Alright, now create an index.html document right here, and then shift plus exclamation mark and press enter. Alright, here we have the basic HTML document right here. So now let me give a title right here, JavaScript counter application. And now again we are going to create a styles.css document right here, style.css, and now we are going to link this into an HTML document right here inside this head element, inside the head element right here, using a link tag, link, then href style.css. After that we are going to create index.js document right here, index.js. After that we are going to link this JavaScript document with an HTML document right here. So inside the body tag right here down below, here we have script, then source, we have a source attribute, and value, we have the destination of the folder. The destination of this JavaScript folder is on the same folder with an HTML document, so index.js. Alright, now let's jump in the HTML part. As you can see from this application, we have JavaScript counter application text right here, and we have a counter, and also we have 3 buttons right here. So first, let me create a div element having class name. Let me say container. You can say any name as you want, it's up to you, right? Container. Inside this, we are going to create an h2 element, h2, and then JavaScript counter application, and then again we have an h3 element having an id value. Let me say counter. We use this counter id value when you come to in JavaScript, right? So let's assign the counter 0. After that we are going to create 3 buttons right here. So to create this, we need to create a div element having class name. Let me say button container. Inside this we have 3 buttons, button. For decrease button we have, and also let me give an ID value since we use this ID value for JavaScript, right? ID for decrease button we have decrease btn, and copy this and paste right here and change this decrease into reset and ID value reset btn. After that, copy this again and paste right here. For increase button we have increase and ID value increase btn. After that, when I save and refresh, here is the HTML part right here. Now next we are going to jump right into to style this HTML document right here. Alright, welcome. Now let me style this. So we have a universal selector, let me say margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. And again, using this body element selector, font size, which is the global font size, let me say 60 pixel, and font family, let me select this, Tahoma, Geneva, Vardena, Sans Serif. So we have this font family. After that, when I save and refresh, here we have. So using this class selector container, let me add some property value pair. So position absolute, top 50%, left 50%, and then translate by minus 50% in the x direction and by minus 50% in the y direction. Box shadow 0, 0, 40 pixel, having a black color box shadow, right? With the width for this box, let me say 550 pixel. After that, display, flex, align items, center, justify content, also center. When I save and refresh, here we have. Okay, from here, flex direction, column, border radius 20 pixel. When I save and refresh, here we have, right, a nice box shadow. Each content is aligned in column manner, right? Flex scenes, flex direction column. After that, now let me style the text which is found inside this H2 element right here. So we use a descendant selector container and an element selector H2. So padding 10 pixel, font style, let me say italic, font size 2.5 rem, which is 2.5 times the global font size 60 pixel. You see, font size 2.5 rem, text shadow 0 pixel, 2 pixel, 8 pixel, having a color red. So when I save and refresh, here we have. Again, now let me style this, the text which is found inside this H3 element, which is the counter, right? So we have H3 element selector right here, padding 10 pixel, font weight bold, font size 2.5 rem. Alright, when I save and refresh, here is it. Now using this class selector button container right here, let me add some property value pair. Button container margin 1 rem from top and bottom, 2 rem from left and right. Save and refresh, here is it. After that, now let me style these buttons right here. So to do this, we use this element selector button right here. Now let me add some property value pair. Font size 1.2 rem, margin left 10 pixel, padding 8 pixel from top and bottom, and 20 pixel from left and right, border radius 20 pixel, text transform, uppercase, cursor, pointer, border, none, background, dark orange, and box shadow 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 40 pixel, and dark color. After that, when I save and refresh, here we have a nice buttons right here. Now let me add a hover over effect over this button right here. So using a pseudo class selector, hover, we have a background color. Here we have RGB color code right here, and text color, let me say white. We have hexadecimal color code, and box shadow again 0, 0, 40 pixel having a color of black, right? So again from here we are going to add a transition effect. Transition 0.5 second is alright. When I save and refresh, here we have, you see, we have a nice buttons having a beautiful hover over effect. Now we are going to make this button functional. When I click this button, the value of this counter should be changed from 0 to another value. It may decrease or it may increase. So to do this, we use JavaScript, right? Next, we are going to use JavaScript to make these buttons functional, right? Welcome. So first, let me create a variable right here. Let count equals 0. The initial value for this counter 0. After that, we are going to access these buttons by its ID value, right? So document dot get element by ID, then we are going to access this decrease button. So we have this decrease button have an ID value decrease btn. So copy this and paste right here. Then now, so from here, what we are going to do is, while we click this decrease button, the counter not only decrease by 1, but also the color for the counter should be changed into red, right? So to do this, we use onClick event right here. So dot onClick equals function. Inside this function, we need to do something. So from here, the first one is counter should be decreased by 1. So counter, we have initial value for the counter 0, so counter minus equals 1. Again, when I click this decrease button right here, we need to access the counter. The counter should be changed, right? So to do this, we use this ID value, document dot get element by ID, then we use this counter, right? So counter then dot inner HTML equals counter, right? Here we have. So as you can see here, when I click this decrease button, it decreases by 1, right? Now we are going to change the color for this counter. So to do this again, copy this and paste right here. Then now we have style dot color. We use this color. You have to surround the color name inside quotation marks right here, red right here. So now save and refresh. Here we have, as you can see here, the decrease button is functional. Now so to make the reset and the increase button functional, copy this 2 more times. Alright, so now change this decrease btn by reset btn. For reset button, change this decrease btn by reset btn right here, and counter equals 0. And again we use a text color, let me say dark orange, and leave the rest as it is. Alright, for increase button we change this ID value decrease btn by increase btn. And again, count plus equals 1, right? After that, we are going to change the text color right here, style.color, let me say green, right? When I save and refresh the web page, here we have an application. As you can see here, when I click this button, here is it. It increases by 1. The color also changed. The color for the counter also changed. And also when I reset, it reset back to 0. When I click this decrease button, it decreases, right? And also the color changed into red, right? Oh yeah, that is how to create counter application using JavaScript. If you want the source code for this application, I put the link inside this video description. So go ahead and you can download. If you have any question concerned here, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and press the notification bell icon to be notified while I come out different programming project video just like this one. With that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next JavaScript project video.